Hopefully you heard the announcement earlier, and hopefully you read, teachers, your email and know that we moved the announcements for these last 8 class days of the first semester to the beginning of period 4 instead of the end of period 4. It doesn't change the schedule any, but it just is an adjustment. We're going to try this. Here's the big reason why we're going to try it. Often our announcements, in fact most days our announcements don't run the full 8 minutes. So we're caught with that couple 3 minutes of downtime at the end. We thought if we did them at the beginning, then it's class time the rest of the way and it's a smoother ending. So we're going to try it. We'll do a Zoomerang survey at the end of the 8 days to see what teachers think of it, and students let me know what you think as well. So from now on until the day before finals, announcements will be at 11:12 at the beginning of period 4. Now there are 2 important announcements that I do want to make to all students, and I'll probably repeat them 2 or 3 times this week. So here's your first chance to get it. I want to tell you about a program called ProStart. If you walk by room 113, the foods lab, sometimes you see some students in there with chef's hats on and chef clothes. In fact, most days actually in the afternoon. It's an awesome program called ProStart, and it's supported by the American and the Iowa restaurant industry. And it's just a great chance, that class is a great chance to learn the skills necessary to pursue a career in the food service industry, the restaurant industry, both as a chef, and that's what most of the students are thinking about in it, but also in restaurant management as well. It's linked to programs at Kirkwood. It just is a tremendous program. But enrollment in it has been fairly low, and I think that's because not many of you know about it. A lot of you I know are interested in careers as chefs or working in restaurants, and a lot of you do right now, but I don't think you know about this program. And if you ask the 6 students in it, and I'm going to introduce them at our assembly coming up here in about 3 weeks, but now I'll maybe give their names actually tomorrow or the next day so you can actually contact them, but it's just a great program. Here's the catch, and this is why I'm telling you this. You can't take ProStart until you've had Foods and Nutrition 1, which is an introductory course. That's a 1-semester elective. So if you have a chance to be in ProStart next year, which is, by the way, a double period class that runs all year, then you have to have Foods and Nutrition 1 this semester, unless a handful of you already taken it. So if this sounds good to you, if it sounds like ProStart might be a program you'd like to be in next year, if you are currently, you can be either a junior or a senior to be in ProStart. So if you are currently a sophomore or a junior, currently a 10th or 11th grader, and would like to consider that Foods and Nutrition 1 class for next semester, there is space. Walk down after this class and see your counselor, send them an email, make an appointment to see them, and be sure you get that added to your schedule. I think we can take about 24 in that class, and we have just added it, so plenty of space. That's Foods and Nutrition 1 for next semester. It starts in 2 weeks, unless you've already had it, and that's to meet the prerequisite to be in Foods and to be in ProStart 1 next year. Second topic I want to hit briefly. We have record enrollment in our advanced placement classes. It's just amazing. I'm going to show you all those numbers again at that same assembly in about 3 weeks. But 55% of all the students in this school are currently in AP classes. Never has it been that high this time of the year. Actually, this time of the year last year was 53%. 746 different students are taking 1 or more AP classes. And the retention rate this year has been awesome. So I'm really not solving a problem here, but our building leadership team, that is the teachers who make up our building leadership team, and our instructional design specialists have changed the procedure to drop an AP class. Now that's if you want to drop it during a semester or at the end of a semester. Now that process begins with your AP teacher. Some students panic and bail because they don't know how well they're doing, or they don't think they don't want to really ask their teacher. To drop an AP class, even now, for next semester, it has to start with your teacher. They have the forms. This is all going to be explained to them on Wednesday. So I hope none of you are even thinking about this. But if you are, I want you to know that process now begins now with your counselor, not because we don't value, trust, and believe in our counselors, but because your AP teacher has very important information about how you're doing. So it starts there. They have the forms. And I'll repeat that again tomorrow. Lunch today includes, make sure I can find it here, beef teriyaki dippers with buttered noodles and breadstick, or burger basket, or pasta bar, or yogurt with bagel and cream cheese, or sub sandwiches, or pizza wedge. Girls freshman basketball here tonight at 4 o'clock in our old gym. Boys freshman basketball over at Jefferson tonight. Birthdays today: Kim Lauderdale, Anthony Leonard. Anthony Leonard, by the way, is one of those Pro Star students this year. Rowan Meyer Boothby and Ayla Taylor. Happy birthday to you four today. Study table every day this week after school except Wednesday because it's an early dismiss. And robotics after school in 133 today after school. And also all ACT deck members. You meet in room 148 after school today. Everyone needs to attend the first 5 minutes of the meeting. There's news for Academy Decathlon members that every member must hear directly from Mr. Hill. And second semester online economics starts today. There is a mandatory meeting for all students interested or enrolled in second semester online economics during warrior time tomorrow in Lab 112. See Mr. Decker in 143 if there's any reason why you can't attend that. But online economics is now underway. I'll save my last announcement for after the students. You guys are up.
Anime club meets today after school
In room 130.
Movie night is tomorrow after school. It runs from 3:15 to 5. The poll box is in the main office. That will be closed at 3:10 tomorrow. So get your votes in before then. Movie night's tomorrow, 3:15 to 5. See you there.
Auditions for mock trial roles are this week during warrior time. You have to sign up for what day you want, so do that outside room 135. Thanks.
And I think I just have time to tell you that in the very last athletic event before break, the Warrior women took a long bus ride down to Muscatine, where they played the Muskies at Jeff Tank Fieldhouse there and won 69-49. Janiqua Clark had 6 assists and 5 steals. Jessie Puck 19 points and 5 rebounds. Peyton Bruner 14 points, including Peyton went 4 out of 5 from the three-point arc. Briella Johnson had 12 points, helping the Warriors to get back above the 500 mark at 5 and 4. And the sophomores also won big, 68-39. Those are your announcements. Be sure if you think that Pro Star program sounds good that you see your counselor today or tomorrow to get signed up for Food Nutrition 1 for this coming semester. Thank you for your attention to these Monday announcements. Welcome back.